What's up, guys? Got a single custom here today. We're going to be doing Cypher as the slightly less blue GDF in the bottom right, and all RTS games as the more the darker blue GDF in the top left. Cypher's been doing some pretty interesting queller builds recently. With the recent GDF economy buffs, he's been trying to squeeze out some air units faster, even going for the middle doctrine tree, which is really good, because that's been something that's been pretty weak for a while. So I'm going to be looking out for what Cypher's going to be doing here. Especially on a map like this, it's pretty easy to get your quellers around. Like, your beast is kind of centralized to all of the fields, so it's a very short distance to all of the fields for harass if you wanted to take out some harvesters over here, for example. Because usually GDF will expand to this field first, their MCV. But I haven't seen all RTS games play before, so we'll see how he does. Send out 3 field scouts. Maybe going to go for some engineer harass. He's going to be a little bit late, though, I think. Cypher actually sending out engineers before anything else, so he's going to be able to get there before the field scout. As long as he puts them in the... Yep, okay. All RTS going for the buildings. Cypher's throwing a guard tower down here in the middle. I haven't seen this before. I'm curious what his idea is there. Going for a vehicle bay over here. Oh, he actually mismicroed his engineer. Actually, no, that was intentional, because so he went here first, and then he's sending it down to capture the TPC. So that's the second engineer that he built, which is interesting. So let's see if he goes for a satellite expand here. Yeah, he's gonna. Okay, so he's gonna go low ground first. Looks like all RTS gonna aim for the same kind of idea. Gonna get in the building here, get some vision, and kill that field scout for free. Good play. A sentinel scout coming out for him. For a Cypher. He's actually going fast development first. Or rapid development, I always forget which one it's called. Throws a satellite down. I don't think that's going to be able to place anything, though. I'm not sure. He doesn't have the marking doctrine, so he's not going to be able to get any intel off these buildings. But he's going to scout around and see what he's got. Pretty much the same build, slightly slower. He's going to have his refinery up before RTS games, but basically the same type of build. Yeah, he's not going to be able to place that refinery down there for sure. You have to have it kind of exactly in the middle to be able to perfectly fit the refinery. And rotated this way, that is. I guess it doesn't have to be in the middle, but it has to be the long edge along the edge of the cliff. The long edge of the satellite, that is. Going for an MCV move here. That's smart because he realizes he's not going to be able to get the refinery down. I don't think Cypher likes to go for the MCV expand, so if he doesn't... I don't think he scouted this either, so if all RTS can get his MCV up here first, he'll probably have the economy advantage. Sneaky engineer coming in. What's this guy doing? Going to try to get this TPC. Oh, he's going for the mission control, probably. He is going to go for the TPC, it looks like. Good vision from all RTS. He knows where Cypher is, and this map is extremely important to get vision on. All RTS actually has control of 3 out of the 4 in a line. He should actually get this. That gives you better vision than the bunker, but he's got pretty good vision across the map. He should be able to. Let's see his vision real quick. So yeah, he can see everywhere except this little patch up here. So he doesn't know if Cypher is expanding there, but he at least knows any attack routes that Cypher could be having. Getting his refinery up right now. So the harvester count is actually in favor of Cypher, but that's going to catch up pretty quickly. And he's actually got a little bit of army harass going on here, taking out this guard tower. Maybe it's just there for scouting, but I'm not sure if that makes sense. Aggressive attack coming in here. Cypher actually went for grenades, but they're not going to do amazing against these Sentinels. The high ground... This is one reason I don't like to expand here. It's really tough to defend this little high ground push here. All RTS should have a good attack here. Is he actually selling this? Or he powered it down? What did he do? The laser actually... Okay, that's a laser. That actually might be enough to defend. He can probably still harass with the drones, though. Yeah, I think he tried to sell it, but he abandoned the idea. Comms rig coming in. A specialist pod as well. All RTS has... They both have the marking doctrine now. He's actually gone for Riot Pod. Really good in the GDF mirror. Riot Van is super deadly. He's got a comms rig set up here as well. Yeah, some great vision from RTS here. Bunch of Riot Troopers, so... He's going to be able to deal with a lot of this infantry coming out. Well, we'll get some lag going on. I think I just saw that Harvester teleport. Question mark. I wonder if he's lagging or something. Cypher looks kind of frozen. Oh no, he's just focused on his Quellers. Okay, I think they're okay. Yeah, no grenades actually. You would probably want to have a couple grenades just for building clearing, but either way he's going to scout. There's no expansion up here. Here comes a Queller harass though. I think... Okay, these Harvesters are bugging out. Wow, that's crazy. I think the Harvesters just totally abandoned the field. That's unfortunate. They must have gotten frozen and then retargeted a different field for some reason. I'm not sure if he notices that. That's tough. Queller's going to come for this base, though. They're going to take out at least one Harvester here. Probably going to get a second one, but the laser turret's going to be pretty good to defend here. This is like a StarCraft tactic, putting a freaking missile turret in your base to defend from Mutalisks. He's going to go out to the TPC. He's not going to be able to kill it too fast, though. He used up most of the lasers already. An attack coming in from the right side here, though. Cypher's got no vision of it. This is the problem with not having vision on this map. Cypher's army's all the way over here. So he's going to actually come back. He's not going to go for a base trade. This is the main base, so he's got way too much of his production here. So this is a great angle from RTS. Got his comms rig up for the speed boost, speed and attack bonus from the comms. Cypher's army is actually looking pretty good, so if he gets it back in time, he should be okay, but this is a decent amount of damage here for RTS. Deploy that rig, yep, good job. Can't overinvest here though. The army of Cypher is pretty strong, so I would probably pull out at this moment. Yeah, the grenades are not gonna... Okay. What's that stun from? Oh, stun from the Riot Medic right here, that's right. I definitely would have liked to see a van rush with that. A Riot Van drop. But he did decent damage. His Harvesters, though, that's gonna kill him, because he... those Harvesters just bugged out, and I don't know where they even are right now. It looks like Cypher actually killed another couple in the main base, too, on his way out with those Quellers. Yeah, he actually did pretty heavy economy damage in the meantime. Cypher does have to expand up here, though, so if he doesn't do enough damage with this attack, he might be in a tough spot. He's got the Quellers going on, but they're about to be targeted down by this Peacekeeper. Oh, he actually didn't see it. That was just an attack move. Laser turret's powered down. Not going to kill that Queller. I'd still like to see a van. The medics are nice, but the Riot Vans are going to do really well against all this infantry. Especially these field scouts, they'll just die immediately to a stun and a drop of Riot Troopers on them. Good job getting a Queller, though. One of them goes down. That's going to pretty much eliminate harass options. Both players really low on economy, though. He's only got 2... Where are his other 2 harvests? Oh, wow. The harvest has come over here. That might have been a misclick then. He might have tried to expand here and then forgot about them. So he's only really got 2 harvesters going right now. He's going to focus on his eco at the moment, or he's not going to have enough to defend. Yeah, Cypher's only got 1 refinery getting mined from, though. That's basically the same mining as RTS at the moment. So he spots this attack coming in, so RTS brings his entire army up here. He might be able to defend this. The shield maiden is going to be deadly, though. They're going to give great healing and anti-air. That peacekeeper is going to be dead immediately. Comsrig gets down. No Comsrig for RTS. That got killed in the last attack. So all he's got here is Riot Medic stun, and that goes down immediately from the snipers. I think this attack here is going to do it. Yeah, GG. That harvester bug kind of screwed him up and he didn't notice. GG there.